The HopeStreet Cafe, known as the Backshed Cafe, has been serving coffee and friendship to Woolloomooloo's homeless and marginalised community over the last 22 years. It is operated by HopeStreet and run on a day-to-day basis by a team of 20 local volunteers from within this community. It was a donation of clothing from John Close to the HopeStreet op shop in September 2011 that planted the seed that has grown into an extraordinary outpouring of generosity. This fortuitous meeting led to a tour of the Backshed Cafe, where it became apparent the cafe was non-compliant in a range of ways and looked tired, drab and under-resourced. An earlier grant of $10,000 from New South Wales Government Community Builders Program had remained largely unspent, as HopeStreet's welfare staff were uncertain how to respond to the cafe's many compliance needs. A team of hospitality industry professionals was assembled by John to design and undertake the first makeover of the Backshed Cafe in its history. All offered their services and skills freely. The team included Close Encounters Trading Network, Southern Hospitality and Futureform. This team designed and sourced equipment from companies including Winterhalter, Leader Refrigeration, Earp Brothers, Three Monkeys and Simply Stainless. A local builder donated plumbing, electrical, tiling and painting services. The makeover, completed in July, cost less than 1/5 of the commercial value. The cafe has been transformed from looking like a welfare dump into a beautiful, compliant, well-resourced and functional space. HopeStreet would like to express its heartfelt gratitude at this remarkable outpouring of generosity and kindness that will enable us to continue serving many of the city's most marginal people for the next 2 decades. The new Backshed Cafe was officially reopened on Thursday the 19th of July 2012 by Senator Matt Thistlethwaite, who is an active and passionate advocate for advancing the interests of vulnerable and disadvantaged people.
Good morning everyone. Can I begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land, the Gadigal people, and pay my respects to their elders. I'd also like to acknowledge Andrew and the wonderful team of HopeStreet, all of the contributors to this magnificent project and members of the community. It's an absolute delight to join you all this morning for the reopening of the newly refurbished HopeStreet Cafe. I first came here in May of this year during Responsible Gambling Week, and I was doing a speech up at the Matthew Talbot. I came down here and I got to meet the wonderful people who work here at HopeStreet, and had a magnificent cuppa that was made by Johnny, the barista over there. If you get a chance, make sure you sample some of his wares before you leave today. But I was really struck by the vibe around this place when I came. It's a real hub for this community, and a place where people come together to talk about issues, to interact with the wonderful volunteers and service providers that we have in the area. And really, I think what this place is all about is summed up by the name, HopeStreet. This place is about hope, providing people who have come across rough times, who might not be in the fast lane of the economy, with some hope, and to interact with service providers who provide that hope. So I'm really pleased that the community's come together to support this wonderful project, to support this fantastic community facility. I'd really like to thank, on behalf of the government, all of those people who contributed to the project, and I do want to name them all because I think they deserve the community's congratulations. Of course, John Close, for your work in coordinating all of this. Close Encounters Trading Network, Southern Hospitality, Futureform, Interior Design and Architecture, Archaeological and Heritage Management Solutions, the local builder, Graham, who's done a fantastic job, Earp Brothers, Winterhalter, Stoddart, and Simply Stainless, and of course Andrew and his magnificent team. It's a real privilege for me to join you all this morning for this. Thank you to all of those contributors who have made this a possibility. As John said, this is what community is all about, and it's a pleasure for me to be involved in it this morning, the reopening of the HopeStreet Backshed Cafe, and it's now my official duty to officially declare open the refurbished HopeStreet Backshed Cafe. Thank you.